So what's good, TMG fam? It's your boy L, and I'm back with another reaction. How y'all feel? Welcome back to the channel. Salute. So this is the top 10 terrifying, uninhabitable places where people actually live. All right, so this is what, you know, at this point, this is my stop. This is where I get off the bus. You know what I'm saying? This is where I get off the bus, bro. You can call me bougie, you can call me, you know what I mean, whatever you want to call, bro, but how I live, I need certain amenities, man. You know what I mean? I need certain amenities, and I'm not knocking nobody for living where they choose to live. I'm only talking about me, bro, but I gotta see it, though. I gotta see this, man. You know what I mean? Because I used to wonder how people could live in, like, Alaska. You know what I mean? Super, super cold. All that type of stuff like that. And even that, people who live like close to like the real extreme heat areas, you know, I need that comfortable medium, like in the middle somewhere. You know what I mean? Even I told Queen soon, man, like we might have to go up a little further. Georgia, sometimes in the summertime, man, it make you not even want to step outside, bro. That's the type of heat we get here. So I get it, fam, but yeah, bro, this is about to be crazy. So listen, we're gonna get into this video. Shout outs to Most Amazing Top 10. Make sure y'all go run their subscriber count all the way up. All right, please do that, and make sure you subscribe here, please. All right, let's get to the video.
Today we are looking at some of the most dangerous and wildest places people actually chose to live. From the coldest places on Earth to the hottest, and others infested with polar bears. Let's take a look at these places and more, only in today's video. Starting off this countdown, we have Svalbard. This is a group of islands located between mainland Norway and the North Pole. In fact,
how do you say that? Svalbard? I'm looking at Svalbard. B-A-R-D, Svalbard. She said it so effortlessly. My bad, I was amazed.
Take a look at these places and more, only in today's video. Starting off this countdown, we have Svalbard. This is a group of islands located between mainland Norway and the North Pole. In fact, it has been given the name as one of the world's northernmost inhabited areas. Just over 2,000 individuals live.
I'm cold just looking at that, bro. Whew. Could you imagine what my electric bill would be? Because our heat ain't never going off, fam. You gonna walk into there and you're gonna think you in Florida when you walk in my house, fam. For real.
Live there. In fact, there's more polar bears living there than humans. And sometimes the bears like to wander into the town. And if you want to leave the outskirts of the town, you have to carry a firearm in defense. You know, just in case one of these bears get hungry and choose to attack. Not only that, but this place has very long days and very long nights. From April to the end.
Now, I'm not knocking. If you were born there, what gives me, you know what I mean? And if this is your choice, that's cool too. I'm just saying, for me, fam, when I gotta walk outside armed and locked and loaded because I'm walking outside and there's a chance that, it's a great chance that I'm gonna be attacked by a polar bear. Nah, fam, we gotta move somewhere safer. We gotta move somewhere safer.
Of August, the sun never sets. So it's literally sunlight for 24 hours a day. And then during the winter months, you get 24 hours of darkness. Honestly, my sleep schedule would hate me if I lived there. In our ninth spot, we have Oymyakun Russia. This town is said to be the coldest town in the world. So next time you complain about the weather, just know that there are people living here and having it 10 times worse. So their average daily temperatures are negative 58 degrees Fahrenheit.
She didn't just say that, did she? She didn't say that. That was a typo and she read it wrong. You know what I mean? They accidentally meant to put a low of maybe 20. She didn't mean to say negative 58, bro. Negative 58? You don't even need a freezer. You sit all your groceries outside your door and hopefully the animals don't come get it, but you don't need no freezer. Fam. Like negative, bro, I've been in negative, what was it, minus 20 in the freezer at Walmart distribution. I ain't been there so long. I think it was minus 20, bro. And your eyes, your eyebrows, your nose hair, your mustache, your beard, all that would icicle up and minus, bro, she just said minus 58. Minus 58, fam? Why am I going outside? Please tell me. This is it gotta be a work from home state. You know what I mean? A work from home city, it gotta be.
Fahrenheit, which is negative 50 degrees Celsius. This town is so cold that their name literally translates to pole of cold. On top of that, their ground is permanently frozen, so they can't really farm or grow crops. This restricts them to mainly eating raw, frozen fish or meat. It also means that they can't have a plumbing system because any water in the pipes.
Facts! Y'all know how it get when they tell you temperature's getting cold, to which, by the way, we woke up to some light flurries of snow this morning. Almost springtime. Somebody tell me what's going on. Like, somebody please tell me who's in charge. I need to know who's in charge of the weather. Because that was crazy for us to wake up to that this morning. But yeah, you know when it gets cold, they always tell you what? Drip your pipes. Drip your pipes. Drip your pipes, fam. You don't want no catastrophic event in your house because your pipes done froze, expanded, and burst. So they tell you to drip your pipes. Bro, they can't even have that because it would be frozen.
Fish or meat. It also means that they can't have a plumbing system because any water in the pipes will freeze. So they rely on outhouses. And you know how cars tend to die because of the cold? Well, they have to worry about that constantly. In fact, they need to have their cars continuously running if they're outside, or they need to be placed inside a heated garage. Also, if they're outside wandering around, they have to worry about frostbite. They can't have any skin exposed.
See, I told you, look at her eyelashes, bro. Look at her eyebrows. I told you, that's how it was, man, watching people come in and out of that freezer. And we was working in there for good amounts of time. Like, I'm telling you, fam, it ain't nothing to play with. And they got it way worse. Way worse.
Currently, around 500 people live there, and I don't know why, honestly. Not only is it freezing, but the town faces 21 hours of darkness a day. So, talk about depressing. In our 8th spot today, we have Coober Pedy, Australia. Now, I won't lie, this next place is pretty fascinating. So, Coober Pedy is an underground town in Australia. Yeah, you heard me. It's underground. They live underground. Now that's because this area is known for its extreme heat. So back in the day when they didn't have like electricity and fans and air conditioning, miners in the area would remain underground to escape the heat. Then eventually they were like, what if we just live underground? And that's basically how the town was formed. Currently around 2,000 people live there, and it's not just a bunch of homes. No, you got a full-on hospital and church and shops down there. They also have their own government as well. Now, when you are above ground, they actually have warning signs telling people that there are unmarked holes, so you don't just, fall through someone's chimney and end up in their living room.
That would be crazy. Can you imagine that? That would be crazy. You just walking along, and you step in something, and you fall right into somebody's living room, or into somebody's kitchen, or into somebody's bathroom while they're using it. Like, that's crazy. But I can understand where that came from. You know what I'm saying? You had to adjust to the weather conditions or the conditions that you were living in. And one thing about us, we're gonna figure it out, right? You put us in a situation, you put our back against the wall, we're gonna figure something out. And look how they adjusted and adapted. So I salute that. You know what I mean? I salute that wholeheartedly. I can probably do that.
Unmarked holes, so you don't just, fall through someone's chimney and end up in their living room. Not gonna lie though, this place would be really cool to visit. In our 7th spot today, we have Atacama Desert. Some areas in this desert haven't seen precipitation in 400 years. That's how dry it is there. In fact, its soil is drier than any other on Earth. So dry that no organism can live in it, meaning they can't even farm because all crops would just immediately die. With all that being said, this area is home to the Atacama tribe. They've been living there since before the Inca Empire. In order to survive, farmers lay the horns of freshly killed cattle to attract insects, which then fertilize the land to increase crop yields. Not only that, but they capture moisture using fog nets in order to create water. So it's pretty clever if you ask me. Moving on to number 6.
Again, you put us somewhere, we're gonna adapt and figure out a way to survive, bro. It's just our nature as human beings, fam. You see it every day. You know what I mean? You might not be wanting to work that job, but you gotta support your family, right? And this job may be well outside your wheelhouse, bro. You don't know how to do it. You figure it out though, because you need to get to the bag, you need to get to the money, right? So you're gonna figure that job out. I tell people all the time, man, when I went into the fire service, bro, I had nobody in my family in the fire service. I had nobody to teach me, tell me about it before I got there, nothing. I had to figure it out. You know what I mean? I had to figure that out from scratch. We're human beings. We're gonna figure it out.
We have Dalal Ethiopia. Now this town has been given the name the Gateway to Hell, and that's because it can reach temperatures of 145 degrees. In fact, due to its heat, it is said to be the hottest inhabited place on Earth. One reason why it's so hot is because it sits above an active volcano. It's so hot that if you stand in one place for a few minutes, it could literally melt your shoes. So you might be wondering, if it's so hot, how do people there even survive? Well, they paint their homes and objects so that it will reflect the sun. But as of now, it's a ghost town. No one lives there permanently, but people do go there to visit. We're now at our 5th and halfway mark.
That's like being in a sauna. You see how some of those fighters, when they need to make weight, they go sit in the sauna for like long, dangerous periods of time. That's what that would be like on steroids though. You know what I mean? Living there. Bro, your shoes are melting if you stand in place too long. Huh? Come on, Nike, I need you to come up with something better so my shoes don't melt.
With Magingo Island. Magingo Island is a small island located on Lake Victoria, which is the largest lake in Africa. How small is this island, you ask? Well, it's only 2,000 square miles, which, if that means nothing to you, it's less than the size of a football field. That's how small it is. But there's still about 500 people living there, and they're mainly fishermen. But since there's so many people living on such a small island, it's incredibly packed. Houses are crammed together and are made from tin and any other material that wash up on their island. Yet they still manage to find room for 4 bars and a hair salon, you know, the essentials. Now, the main attraction to this island is that it's
I bet they have some of the best fun parties ever. You know how it was when everybody piled up at your grandma's house or slept over at one of your aunts or your grandmother's house. Everybody got together. That was some of the most memorable, greatest times you had as a kid or something like that. So imagine man, they have so much fun. And it probably do come with like the small town headaches. You know, you can't, small town, everybody know everything about everybody and everybody's business. So yeah, that's probably going on there. You can't escape that part of it. But the good, man, I know they have a good time there.
Home to tons of Nile perch fish. They can catch way more of this fish from this island than anywhere else. It was said that the first inhabitants came to this island in 1991, and that's when the island was only covered in weeds and snakes. Nowadays, it's just overwhelmed with all things fishing related. Coming in at number 4, we have Kerguelen Islands. Located more than 2,000 miles away from civilization, you got the Kerguelen Islands. These islands are located in the southern Indian Ocean and have been given the name the Desolation Islands. And that's due to how remote they are. Like I said, they are 2,000 miles away from Africa, and the only way you can get there is by a ship. But this ship only operates 4 days a year. Not only that, but the weather there isn't great. They get rain, sleet, or snow 300 days a year. The only people that dare
rain, sleet, snow every single day, bro. Y'all know how we get when it rains for like 2-3 days. You be tired, especially if you got like a house with a tin roof. You can't keep your eyes open. Like they live in just like a soggy location, fam. If it's raining, sleet, and snowing 300 days. So you know when them other, 365 days, them other 65 days come around, you know it's a party going on. And you know we got a limited amount of time. So we got to make the most of it. Bam!
to live there are French researchers. 50 stay there in the winter, 100 in the summer. Besides them, they have no permanent residence. In our third spot today, we have Madog. This is the most remote county in Tibet. The only way to get there is by a single highway. But before that highway was built in 2013, the only way you could get there was by crossing a 200-meter long suspension cable 100 meters high in the air. And in order to bring supplies in, they had to carry it in and out by hand. Now, there have been attempts to create more roads or highways leading into this area. However, a number of mudslides and earthquakes have taken them down. Moving on to number 2, we have Amundsen Scott South Pole. Located 9,000 feet above sea level on an ice sheet, we have Amundsen Scott South Pole Station. This is a station that the United States use for scientific research. This station is the only inhabited place on Earth where the sun is continuously visible for 6 months and then is continuously dark for the next 6 months. As a result, they say they only have 1 day and 1 night per year. Not only that, but the weather there is very frigid. The temperatures can dip as low as minus 90 degrees, making...
I stand corrected about that minus 58. I stand corrected, bro. Minus 90. That's different, fam. You ever been so cold you just, and you trying to sit on your hands and your feet, try to keep yourself warm? Fam, you step outside, that's like almost instant death. Like, no.
Making it one of the most coldest places on Earth. The only people living there are 50 to 200 researchers, and their food and supplies are dropped to them by cargo planes. And in our number 1 spot today, we have Longyearbuild. This is the world's northernmost settlement. It's located in the Svalbard archipelago, which we previously talked about. Now, what's wild about this is that they have a very unusual rule if you want to live there. Their rule is no dying. That's right. And this is because of the permafrost and sub-zero temperatures, so it can easily preserve a body, which they really don't want. Also, it's hard to bury bodies there because obviously the ground is frozen. So as a result, people that are dying are flown to Oslo to die there. It's pretty crazy, isn't it? Alright guys, that's all for today's video. Let's move along to our comment shout out portion.
It's only one rule. Don't die. What? Are you kidding me? Yeah, we can't bury you here. Yeah, you gotta be sent off. I don't wanna be in your negative 90 degree weather anyway. Goodness, and then the only way y'all can get food is dropped off cargo packages? Like, come on, like, sheesh, fam. Listen, Linda. Listen, Linda. I mean, so I be telling y'all, some of y'all be like, yo, L, you stay complaining about the weather. Yeah, man, but I may stop after hearing this video. I'm not gonna stop, but I'm gonna think about it. Cause man, a lot of these other places, rain, sleet, snow, 300 days out of the year. An island, what was this, 2,000 square miles long or something like that? Something like 5, and they all live bunched up on each other. You seen that picture of that lady's eyes, eyelashes, all frosted up? Yeah, I'm telling y'all, fam. Step outside today, enjoy the weather. I might go enjoy that little snow flurries now after I've seen what I done seen in this video. Whew. Listen, man, y'all get at me in the comment section. Let me know what you think, man. Were you aware of these places? So I sure wasn't. Bro. That's why I thank them for videos like this, man. I'm always learning something new, and you always will. All right. So before you leave, man, hit your boy with a like. Hit that like button, and stick around and stay tuned, man. Until the next reaction, I'm gone. Peace.